Welcome to Friday edition of a Sports Today on ABS TV. It is called Sports Splash, the Friday edition. It is. I am Ike Nwokedi. On the show today, Anambra Club, a Solution FC, will be on the road to Warri Wolves in match day 2 of the Nigeria National League. We'll check out what's happening in the Nigeria Professional Football League, the NPFL, which enters match day 10. Also, Governor Soludo, of course, rewards and winners of the 2022 academicals in the state. We'll also be telling you about athletics. We have news on Formula One and also not forgetting tennis, and then interview segments on the sports show Sports Today on ABS TV. Now let's begin with our first story. Our first story on the show is about the winners of the 2022 edition of the academicals. Well, let's tell you that the winners of the 2022 edition of the Academicals Football Cup are 4 primary and secondary schools in Anambra State have received the cash prizes of about 4 million naira from the state government. Patrick Estate Onyedum, Chairman, Anambra State Sports Development Commission, gave the money to the beneficiaries on behalf of Governor Chukwuma Soludo at the Commission Conference Hall on Thursday. Cash prizes of 1 million naira, 500,000 naira were given to first and second placed winners respectively in the male and female under 17 categories, while 500,000 naira, 250,000 naira given to the first and the second place under 13 or primary schools respectively. May interest you to know, Onyedum said that the administration recognizes that the differences in the talent endowment of youth and will continue to provide the necessary environment for them to explore and achieve excellence. He said that sports was a critical component of the youth empowerment trust of his administration, and charged students to give as much attention to talent development as they did to their academics. According to the commission chairman, we have our Anambra State School Sports, Anambra State Sports Solution Initiative, ANSI, aimed at discovering national Olympic champions from the earliest age. He said, Onyedum said that Governor Soludo had graciously approved that the Anambra School Sports Festival will be a yearly event because of the success of the recent edition, while charging schools and students to ensure they take part in the 2024 edition. Obo High School in Nnewi South Local Government Area, LGA, and Washington Memorial Grammar School got 1,500,000 naira in the male under 17 category, and the female under 17, Christ the Redeemer College, Amesi, Aguata, and Stella Marisa College, Umueri, in Anambra East got 1 million naira and 500,000 naira respectively for the first and the second prize finishes. In the under 13 category for primary schools, Omo Araba Primary School, Obo, got 500,000 naira, while Anyobunam Primary School, Onitsha, got 250,000 naira each for placing first and second. And speaking on behalf of the beneficiaries, Reverend Father Emmanuel Onwara, principal or the manager of Stella Marisa College, Umueri, thanked Governor Soludo for the kind gesture. Onwara said that the Anambra government was revolutionizing sports by the uncommon attention the grassroots was getting, and promised that the school system will help achieve the desired objective in sports. Not every child can solve mathematics on paper. Others do it on football pitch. Some intelligent people do not know how to drive, but there are some illustrates that Formula One winners. So on behalf of all the schools, I want to thank the state government for the big encouragement. I say that the manager of the Stella Marie schools, in the person of Reverend Father Onwara, in the aftermath of the prize monies are given to them for their performance and heroics during the 2022 edition of the academicals. Moving on now, let's get to our second story on the show. Our second story of the show is Anambra Club, which is a Solution Football Club of Anambra State, and Solution FC are set to take on Warri Wolves on Sunday, 26th November 2023 in the Match Day 2 program offered the Nigeria National League, the NNL, built for the Kwale Township Stadium, Delta State. The government-owned club saw off Trade Safe FC in her Match Day 1 program played at the Oka City Stadium last Saturday by a lone goal scored with almost at the last kick of the game, as Chinedu Ozobialo came to the site's rescue to ensure they ended at the encounter, claiming all 3 points. The Uche Okabole side will be looking to get at least a point on the road to strengthen their position on the log as the quest for qualification for the first-year Nigeria Premier Football League, the NPFL, remains at the topmost priority of the club this season. Solution Football Club of Anambra State will depart Oka for Kwale venue of their match on Saturday for the Cracker. And now let's talk about the Nigeria Premier Football League, the NPFL. The NPFL enters Match Day 3. And now for actions in matches in the Nigeria Premier Football League. Let's tell you that on Saturday, that's tomorrow, Rainbow Stars will be taking on Doma FC. And moving on, as you can see on your screen. And of course, let's tell you that Niger Tornadoes is expected to take on Akwa United. That's on Sunday. Abia Warriors is at home to Rangers International. Watch out for Kwara United playing Gombe United. It's Canopilas at home to Bendel Insurance. Sunshine Stars is at home to Sporting Lagos. Lobby Stars will take on Shooting Stars. Castina United will take on Bayelsa United, and Heartland FC will take on Enyimba International. What a cracker. Heartland taking on Enyimba International. That's Oriental Derby 1 and Oriental Derby 2. Abia Warriors taking on Rangers International. Abia Warriors Rangers International for Sunday. Big match in the Nigeria Premier Football League. And then Heartland at the Dan Anyam Stadium is expected to trade tackles with Enyimba International in one of the Match Day 10 programs of the Nigeria Premier Football League. It promises to be a cracker this Sunday in the NPFL. Another match that will not be lacking in action is the match between Canopilas and Bendel Insurance. Is another cracker. Niger Tornadoes Akwa United also promises to be interesting, while at the top of the log we'll have a fight between Rainbow Stars and taking on Doma United. The NPFL Match Day 10 are coming up with tricky fixtures, interesting one. And on Monday on Sports Splash, be sure we'll serve you the results of what went down on the weekend in the Nigeria Premier Football League. You're watching Sports Splash on ABS TV. We'll take a break on the show. When we come back, we'll talk about other aspects of sports, and then we'll talk about a new club in Anambra State called Star Lady FC. We'll have the proprietor in the house to tell us more about this club and lots more on Sports Splash after this short break. We'll be right back.
Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS. With delight, we bring you the light that we bear through our illustrious leaders. Our icons. Our industrious people. Our rich culture. Our places of pride. And our mouth-watering cuisine. With unbridled professionalism and renewed tenacity, we serve you real-time news, information, entertainment of varied genres with unfettered reach of your clients and customers. AB. is for Anambra Broadcasting Service ABS audience. You can now watch ABS television through any of these ways.
Buy a terrestrial antenna and connect to your television. Search ABS Channel 24 Oka or ABS Channel 27 Onitsha. Install StarTimes cable decoder and search ABS Channel 113. Install Metro Digital cable decoder and search ABS Channel 29.
Watch ABS TV on your smart TV or smartphone by downloading Anambra Broadcasting Service app on Google Play Store. Also watch via ABS Facebook page at ABS Radio Television and ABS YouTube page at ABS Television Oka.
ABS TV is now also on satellite. You can watch us from anywhere in Nigeria and other African countries. Simply install our TV decoder brand and tune to channel 315 or install any free-to-air satellite decoder and search for ABS TV.
Whichever option you choose, stay abreast of breaking news, documentaries, children's shows, talk shows, comedy, sports, movies, and lots more on your darling TV station.
For adverts and program sponsorship, contact 0803 388 8526 or 0806 883 9902. ABS, Heartbeat of the East.
Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS. With delight, we bring you the light that we bear through our illustrious leaders. Our icons. Our industrious people. Our rich culture. Our places of pride. And our mouth-watering cuisine. With unbridled professionalism and renewed tenacity, we serve you real-time news, information, entertainment of varied genres with unfettered reach of your clients and customers. AB.
Back to the show is Sports Splash on ABS TV. We told you the Friday edition. In the first half of the show, we told you that Solution Football Club of Anambra State are set to travel to Kwale in Delta State to take on Warri Wolves. Warri Wolves are veterans in Nigeria club football, but they are playing in the second tier, the NNL. So Solution AFC will play Warri Wolves at the Kwale Township Stadium, and that's on Sunday. We equally told you that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has rewarded schools that performed exceptionally well in the 2022 edition of the Academy Girls, and we equally served you the fixtures of the Nigeria Premier Football League. We told you the Heartland will be taking on the Yimba International at the Dan Anyam Stadium, and then we equally told you that there's a big match also coming up on Sunday. Abia Warriors taking on Rangers International. Those are the crackers for the MPFL match day 10. Now, time for us to come back home. Let's talk about football at the grassroots level. There's a new club in town. We may say them the new kids on the block, a club known as Star Lady FC. Star Lady FC with a female proprietor. Joining me on the show this morning to talk about this new club, I have Ambassador Dr. Nkiruka Duru, who is the CEO and the president of Star Lady Football Club. Star Lady, good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Well, Star Lady is a new club, and when you hear Star Lady, most people will say this name, Star Lady. What's the vision behind setting up of this club?
Okay, first of all, my name is Chief Ambassador Nkiruka Aduru, the founder of Star Lady Football Club.
Okay.
The vision behind it is that when I look at how I can help our youth, I feel that if I don't have any other way to help them, let me establish the football club. So that through there, I will make sure that a lot of my prayers will be somebody in life.
Okay, now having said that, for Star Lady Football Club, when did you establish this club?
We started last 2 years.
Okay, 2 years ago, 2021.
Yeah,
Okay.
2021.
So the club has existed for 2 years.
Yeah, for 2 years now.
So where is the club based and where do you play your home matches?
We based in Anambra State, Onitsha. Then our player brand is Warrior.
Okay, Wally War, that's
Yeah.
where the club is based.
Yeah.
That's the heart and soul of Onitsha. Wally War, to be precise. Going forward now, I know you have some players already in your team. Specifically, how many players do you have in your team right now?
Okay, we have 32 players that have registered with Star Lady Football Club.
32 players
Yeah.
Registered for the Star Lady Football Club. What about the coaching crew?
We have only one coach.
Okay, one coach for now.
Yeah.
Okay, he's in charge of everything.
Yeah, Tiger by name.
Okay, Tiger is his name. That's his nickname. We'll try and get him on the show subsequently. For these 32 players you've registered, you pay them monthly. You cater for their stipends.
No, we're not paying them.
Okay.
But we are sponsoring anything they are doing.
Okay.
And then they registered with us, just talking, for us to know that these people are our own people.
So in essence, that means if they have a competition, you sponsor them, they go for that competition.
I'm doing everything. Even yesterday we registered. I don't know the name of that. What's the name again?
Okay, name of a player, a new player you got.
No, it's the people they want to do the competition.
Okay,
with, yeah.
okay. We'll talk about that later. Now, what competition have you played in? You said the club came on board in 2021. There are competitions you must have played in leading to this time.
We have done a lot. We have done more than 15 friendly matches.
Okay, 15 friendly matches so
Yes.
far. Then,
And we lost only 3 and we won 13.
played
Yeah.
16 friendly matches, lost 3, won 13. That's massive. I know the club registered in Bet Niger Foundation football
Yes.
competition. How far did the club? Are you still in the competition? Have you lost out?
We lost out.
Okay, the club have lost out. Okay. Now you've made mention of this. Let's also talk about affiliation. Is Star Lady FC affiliated to Anambra State Football Association?
Yes, we registered with
Okay,
them.
full affiliation.
Yes.
So if one goes to Anambra State Football Association,
Yes, yeah.
acts of Star Lady, meet if you talk about meet Raf Nweke, you say
Yes.
Star Lady is already in the register of Anambra State Football
Yes.
Association. We say kudos to that. Now, we know that in the Nigerian football circles, we have Nigeria Premier Football League. I was talking about it. We have the NNL, where Solution FC plays. We have NLO, the lower aspect. Any plans to register in maybe the NLO, start from there, the amateur professional side of football?
Yeah, I think by next year I have to register with a lot of clubs so that I will be pushing my club to go higher.
Okay.
We don't need to stay in one place.
It comes with a lot of commitment because you may have to actually put these players maybe on stipends monthly when they start
Yes.
playing. Okay. For the players that are playing, you said you've already played 16 matches,
Yeah.
friendly matches and some competitions accompanying that. For those 16 matches they played, they lost 3 and of course you won 13.
Yeah.
Are you impressed with the players you have in your arsenal?
Yeah, I'm very, very impressed because the name they're answering, Star Lady, you know, anything that is Star doesn't normally lose in anything. So the name is leading them and I'm also backing them up in prayer. So I am so impressed and I am proud of each and every one of them. They are obedient children. And by the grace of God, through Star Lady, they will be traveling outside to go and play football.
Hopefully
So
also.
I'm very, very happy. By the grace of God, I'm putting it in place.
We'll join you in your prayers. It is still Sports Splash on ABS TV, and our guest on the show this morning is our Chief Ambassador, Dr. Nkiru Kaduru. She is the proprietor, president, and Chief Executive Officer of Star Lady Football Club, and she's talking us through about the club right now, what he has done. A club that has played 16 matches so far, won 13 and drawn 3. Now let's come back to Ambassador Aduru. Now, Ambassador, you said now you have Star Lady FC. For people out there that may not know you, did you play football at any point in your career, in your life, or? It's just a love for it.
First of all, when I was in secondary school, I am the coach.
Okay, you were the coach of your secondary school
team. So, but you know, School of still is not that we are serious.
What school was that?
DDR and the Amide.
Okay, Amide Secondary School.
So, then I love football so much because it gives joy watching people playing the match. So, I dream of having the club. So I said to myself, if you can do this, it's good. And I'm also proud to know that another person in Anambra State, a woman, also have club.
That's Maureen.
Yeah, that's Maureen. I discussed with her. And we are so proud of each other for what we are doing, because what we are doing is not everybody that can do that. Yeah, we want to do what men are doing so that other women will join us to have it.
That's a big encouragement for the ladies out there that have passion for sports and football to equally have your own club, and of course ensure that you engage the youth in Anambra State. And these are some of the encouraging words that are coming through from the proprietor and CEO of Star Lady FC, who is on the show. And just two more questions before we let you go. Okay. Challenges you have running Star Lady Football Club?
To be frank with you, my brother, it's not an easy something. But one thing about me is that I always determine, no matter how things is hard in life, you can never know that maybe this woman is passing a lot in this thing that she's doing. But I always like to hold myself and believe so much in God. For challenges we are having, it even when they called me yesterday, Mommy, we want to register with the club that I want to do competition. Yeah, and when I take myself, I don't know what to do. I say, I don't want them to feel bad. I have to do it for them to be happy. And they called me that they have gotten the money I sent to them, that they are so happy that they will join others to play the football. So I am a lot of challenges, but I believe that God that started Star Lady will lead us well on it.
Amen. Say amen to that. Now, finally, before we let you go, your message to the fans of Star Lady Football Club who are watching you.
Okay, to all our fans all over the world, I am proud of you guys. I am so happy to have a lot of fans, even both in my NGO and the Star Lady Football Club. I am grateful to you all. And I promise not to disappoint each and every one of you. We will make you proud in this game that we started. Wow.
All right. We'd like to thank you, Chief Ambassador Dr. Nkiru Kaduru, President and CEO of Star Lady FC, for dropping by on the show.
Thank you.
And we wish you the best. And ABS Sports Splash will continue to promote the club. You have to stay on. Now, before we jet on the show, Sports Splash on ABS TV. Now, let's talk about our fixtures of our league matches in Europe. Let's start with France. In France, we have PSG taking on Monaco, Clermont Foot to take on Lens, Strasbourg is at home to Marseille, Nice will take on Toulouse, Lorient at home to Metz, Montpellier is at home to Brest, Nantes will play Le Havre, Rennes will take on Reims, Lyon will take on Lille Metropole. In Germany, we'll have the Bundesliga will be on for this weekend. Cologne will take on Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund is at home to Borussia Mönchengladbach will have Freiburg taking on Darmstadt, Union Berlin will welcome Augsburg, Werder Bremen is at home to Bayer Leverkusen, Wolfsburg is at home to RB Leipzig, is on Frankfurt taking on Stuttgart, watch out for Heidenheim taking on Bochum, Hoffenheim will take on Mainz. In Spain, we'll have Alaves taking on Granada, Rayo Vallecano will take on Barcelona, Valencia is at home to Celta Vigo, is Getafe, the Coliseum Alfonso Perez taking on Almeria, Atletico Madrid at Wanda Metropolitano will take on Real Mallorca, Villarreal will play Osasuna, watch out for Real Sociedad taking on Sevilla, Cadiz is at home to Real Madrid, Betis will host Las Palmas, and Athletic Bilbao is on the road to Girona. And in Italy, Salernitana will play Lazio, Atalanta will take on Napoli, AC Milan is at home to Fiorentina, Cagliari playing Monza, and Empoli is at home to Sassuolo, Genoa is on the road to Frosinone, and AS Roma will welcome Udinese, Juventus at the Delapai in Turin will host Inter Milan. That's a cracker for this weekend. Verona will take on Lecce, and Bologna is at home to Torino. In England, Manchester City Liverpool is for tomorrow. That match is by 1:30. The Cracker, Manchester City, Liverpool at the Etihad Stadium. Burnley at the Toughmore will host at West Ham United. Luton Town will welcome Crystal Palace. Is Newcastle playing Chelsea by 4 p.m. That's another mouth-watering cracker for the Premier League on Saturday. Nottingham Forest is at home to Brighton and Hove Albion. Watch out for Sheffield United taking on Bournemouth. Brentford is at home to Arsenal. Is Tottenham Hotspur hosting Aston Villa. Everton will play Manchester United, and Fulham at the Craven Cottage will take on Wolverhampton Wanderers. And those are the league matches in England. And that will just cap off on the show for this Friday. Thanks a lot for being part of Sports Today, talking sports, Sports Splash, all the way from Monday down to Friday. The show takes a break and we'll return on Monday for another fresh episode. Until then, I wish you all the very best at this weekend. Like we always say, sport is life, it never stops, and so do we. Have a lovely weekend. Good morning.